Welcome back to Let's Play Mad World. Today we're headed towards the Strip, where we're gonna face the champion and top this Deathwatch rank challenge. Find out what Jack is really after.
Bad news, Jack.
Is there any other kind these days?
Your cover's blown. The Death Watchers have been accessing the profile the Ministry set up.
So, we expected this.
Luckily, you've been doing well. They wouldn't just snuff out their highest-rated performer.
Assholes couldn't if they wanted to.
Let's hope you're right. These Death Watchers, according to what you told us, they're just running the games.
That's right. They're more front office than anything else. They keep the games going, set the betting rates, and make a shitload of cash.
Cash that comes from these sponsors?
They're the ones who pull the strings. They supply the capital and make sure the proceeds come back to their pockets. I'm sure they bet along with the rest of the audience, too.
Say you complete your mission and take down the Death Watchers. What about these investors, Jack? Think you can reach them?
I can reach anyone. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. What's that old saying about a bird in the hand?
Yes, but if the goal is to strike evil at its root...
Evil? I got a news flash for you, sweetheart. We're all evil. All of us. We've taken this planet of ours and fucked it.
Okay, Jack. Okay. I get it.
Listen, I'm not gonna promise you the answers you want, but here's a little something for you to do in case you're bored. There's all sorts of shit set up for these games. Find out the story behind it.
I'm already way ahead of you. One thing's for sure. There's no way they built that place after taking over the city. They must have been working on it in secret for months.
There's the dispassionate bureau analyst we know and love.
I checked into real estate records, building contracts, and all the companies involved. Every one of them was a front. Someone was using dormant properties and paper corporations like a pro. The trail stops cold.
Of course it does. It's supposed to. Look, check again. This wasn't planned by robots. They fucked up somewhere. Find it.
But Jack,
Look, I'd love to chat, but I've got company over for tea. Maybe next time, huh? Come one, come all! Got 3 of these games under my belt. Why not make it 4? Just don't get cocky. Who wants a piece of the champ?
That's right, my assistant, who is also an undercover spy, as that's what we're here to do. This was not set up by some robots who are masochistically crazed. It's set up by humans and our chimpanzee inhibitions. Alright, so the strip is full of fun bumpers to bounce your foes off of, much like Sonic in the casino levels. Now, what's really cool about these bumpers is that they seriously bounce your foes around. It's not just a light tap against the bumper. They are sent in all directions. Okay, we can't go into any doors. Forgot that. Oh, how about a saw? There we go. There aren't too many signposts around here to shove into people. That's disappointing. But we'll find something to mess people up with. Combos are key into getting lots of points in this game. You know, it makes me think, being that Deathwatch is set up by someone, and these games have apparently gone on for longer than we seem to be thinking. Hey, I'm trying to chip you. Ping for poker. I can't even think of any kind of casino references to give you other than New Vegas, because I'm so not even a gambler a little bit. But if Deathwatch is run by this mysterious corporation, that mysterious champion that we're going to be facing later in this level, then I could maybe foresee a sequel to this game. Couldn't you guys? You know, I looked at this file, and it's sad to say we're just barely reaching 3 hours right now. I mean, good for me. That's cool. That's like a speedrun sort of thing for me, but pretty pathetic when you consider how much content is actually here. I mean, Mad World is an excellent game, don't get me wrong, but the one place where it really did kind of fall short was the amount of content that it had. All the fun, gory battles that you can get into that are very memorable with unique and stylized boss battles, they're great and all, but they go way too fast. They're over and they're started and ended way too quickly for my liking. And it's not even that it's too easy. It's not the difficulty I'm worried about. It's just the amount of bosses I'm concerned with. You know, it was interesting. I was reading up about... Whoa, don't be... Got caught up in a grab / trying to flip back there. There we go. Waggle was on the fritz. But I was reading about these Japanese samurais that would travel the land. And they would just go around all the time, messing up foes. Whoever opposed their wrath, and it wasn't a merciless type match like this is, where we just find every motherfucker we see and pin them up against a rose bush here. But the Japanese samurai, they went out as if it was a mission of discipline. And for every life they took, the more they understood about life. Interesting. You definitely cannot get the full perspective on what this life really is until you consider death. Now, I'm not saying that the only way for you to consider death is by causing mass herds of it yourself, but that's definitely one way to do it. And you have to admit, the Japanese culture overall does have a stoic nature, even if at times, especially in video games, you can see sort of their whimsical side a lot more, especially in their art and culture. But the Japanese samurai is just as much a part of the Japanese culture as anime and as chibi and you know, all the cutesiness that's associated with Japan. That's all very much a part of Japanese history. And definitely... Oh, I went to go grab a bottle and got sashimi there. I didn't even notice that thing. There. Use to our advantage instead of being chopped up by it ourselves. But you definitely get a broader perspective when you come into battle with someone. You know, I think of all the epic matches that I've had in games and how memorable those have been. I can't even fathom what it would be like to have a real human experience interaction, one-on-one, live match. Something that actually meant something, you know, and more than just a game. What's great about Mad World is the intense boss battles, yes. But for most of this game, you're running on pretty much no story. The story that you're running on is that you hope you'll find at the end of the game what the story was all about. That's kind of pretty much the main theme of this. You know, it's not big on telling a narrative, which is fine because I do like what it's doing here. But I definitely would love to see a game that goes into more of the why. Why do we kill? You know, why are these epic battles waged throughout history? Number 13 said it himself. Wow, we can murder somebody on this lobby here. That's freaking awesome. But 13 said it himself. The games have been going on for thousands of years. From the Greeks, the Mesopotamians, it's been going on for ages. And yes, the Japanese samurai does fit into that timeline of quote-unquote games. But it's more than a game. It's more about figuring out a whole heck of a lot. Who you are as a fighter, who you are as a person, and what kind of discipline you have. That's why I love anime overall. It definitely questions that thought a lot. And in varying degrees, too. Something I love about anime is that I don't see a lot of here in America, but then again, I really just don't watch American programming at all. Take your spine. There we go. More baddies coming out of the tour bus. But, you know, something I see a lot of animes do that most often American culture stays far away from is looking at the story of an anti-hero. Looking at the story, the side and perspective of someone who may be doing something that's right for the people, but is viewed as wrong overall. And one anime that comes into mind right away is Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion. Really interesting anime if anybody is a fan of it. It involves mechs and freedom. So, revolutions and warrior mechanics, that's definitely something for the fare of any anime fan. Let's see, we've been in here, right? Yep. Okay, we want to use this. If we could find anybody to beat up on, that is. Hey, you! Why do you get a cool motorbike? Not cool. Oh, alright, good. Lots of cash. I don't know where all the enemies went all of a sudden. There were copious amounts. There they are! Okay, so how many of them are just gonna walk into the fire? That's what I want to find out. Get in there! Oh, come on. This is my roll of the die. It's shitty. It's not really attracting to anybody. What are you doing hiding around the corner there? Come over here. Let's find something to stick in your face, because we need lots of points, and we're not earning them fast enough. Not as fast as I'd like, anyway. Signpost, that's good. Where'd you wander off to? Did you really get all the way over there? Seriously? No, that's somebody else with something on his face. What are you laughing at? Yes. I need another case of money. I want to burn you all at once. Follow the money, idiots. Follow the money. Are you even following me? Sorta are following me. There you go. Come on. More of you. Go for it. Nice. Oh, it's Drill Boy again. We haven't seen you since the castle. I don't think so. You were late to the party. Whoa, shit. My backflip didn't do a damn thing. Hopefully he doesn't run away from us so much and just fights. There's something annoying about the drill guy in the castle is every 5 hits you get in on him, you just disappear. Oh, damn it, we're out of chainsaw power. Resort to punches. Oh, there he goes again. Wow, no he doesn't. He's back for vengeance. We took him out in the castle. I don't know if I showed that on my first take or if that happened in my second, but his revenge was not had. Okay, he's stuck. You've been pawned. Or pwned. Whatever you prefer. Quite frankly, I think it's both. Chess, another game I do not really play. You're gonna get king? Did that douchebag seriously just run away? Wait, no. He's off to the side here, stumbling. Okay. Haha! Radar map helps. Oh, there's an onion there. We unlocked some weapons somewhere. We have weapons somewhere. This is explosive? Yep. Yes. Cool. Yeah.
Good Lord, look at that fountain. It looks like something getting it up back there. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a trick-ass 50-year-old dude in the trannies. Down to the knob, bitches. It's Mad Darts 2.